Hey, what's up everybody, it's your boy AG Trip, coming at you here with another reaction video. This one is another request video, requested once again from Chris Jericho. Not the Chris Jericho again, just somebody who decided to use Chris Jericho as his name. He asked me to react to Dance with the Devil, Immortal technique. So why not? The last video he recommended to me was a pretty good one, so I thought I'd give this one give it another chance. Now let's see what this is all about. Let's go ahead and let's check it out. Dance with the Devil, Immortal technique.
Once knew a nigga whose real name was William. His primary concern was making $1 million, being the illest hustler that the world ever seen. He used to fuck movie stars and sniff coke in his dreams. A corrupted young mind at the age of 13. Nigga never had a father and his mom was a fiend. She put the pipe down, but for every year she was sober, her son's heart simultaneously grew colder. He started hanging out, selling bags in the projects, checking the young chicks looking for hit and run prospects. He was fascinated by material objects, but he understood money never brought respect. He built a reputation cause he could hustle and steal, but got locked once and didn't hesitate to squeal. So criminals he chilled with didn't think he was real. You see, me and niggas like this have never been equal. I don't project my insecurities on other people. He feeded for props like addicts with pipes and needles, and so he felt he had to prove to everyone he was evil. A feeble-minded young man with infinite potential, the product of a ghetto-bred capitalistic mental. Coincidentally dropped out of school to sell weed, dancing with the devil, smoke till his eyes would bleed, but he was sick of selling trees and gave in to his greed. Everyone trying to be tripe never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance, but then again there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block, but that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So Billy started robbing niggas, anything he could do to get his respect back in the eyes of his crew. Starting fights over little shit up on the block. Stepped up to selling mothers and brothers to crack rock. Working overtime for making money for the crack spot. Hit the jackpot and wanted to move up to cocaine, fulfilling the Scarface fantasy stuck in his brain. Tired of the block niggas treating him the same. He wanted to be major like the cutthroats and the thugs, but when he tried to step to him, niggas showed him no love. They told him any motherfucking coward can sell drugs. Any bitch nigga with a gun can bust slugs. Any nigga with a red shirt can front like a blood. Even Puffy smoked the motherfucker up in the club, but only a real thug can stab someone till they die. Standing in front of them, staring straight into their eyes, Billy realized that these men were well guarded, and they wanted to test him before business started. Suggested raping a bitch to prove he was cold-hearted. So now he had a choice between going back to his life or making money with made men. Up in the sight, his dreams about cars and ice made him agree a hardcore nigga is all he ever wanted to be, and so he met them Friday night at 2:45. Everyone trying to be tripe never face the consequences. You probably only did a month for minor offenses. Ask a nigga doing life if he had another chance, but then again there's always the wicked that knew in advance. Dance forever with the devil on a cold cell block, but that's what happens when you rape, murder, and sell rock. Devils used to be gods, angels that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. Drove around the project slow while it was raining, smoking blunts, drinking and joking for entertainment, until they saw a woman on the street walking alone, 3 in the morning, coming back from work on the way home. And so they quietly got out the car and followed her. Walking through the projects, the darkness swallowed her. They wrapped her shirt around their head and knocked her onto the floor. This is it, kid, now you got your chance to be raw. So Billy yoked her up and grabbed the chick by the hair and dragged her into a lobby that had nobody there. She struggled hard, but they forced her to go up the stairs. They got to the roof and and then held her down on the ground, screaming, "Shut the fuck up and stop moving around." The shirt covered her face, but she screamed and clawed, so Billy stomped on the bitch till he broke in her jaw. Them dirty bastards knew exactly what they were doing. They kicked her until they cracked her ribs and she stopped moving, blood leaking through the cloth. She cried silently, and then they all proceeded to rape her violently. Billy was made to go first, but each of them took a turn, ripping her up and choking her until her throat burned. A broken jaw mumbled for God, but they weren't concerned. When they were done and she was lying bloody, broken and bruised, one of them niggas pulled out a brand new 22. They told him that she was a witness for what she'd gone through, and if he killed her, he was guaranteed a spot in the crew. He thought about it for a minute, she was practically dead, and so he leaned over and put the gun right to her head. I'm falling and I can't turn back. I'm falling and I can't turn back. Right before he pulled the trigger and ended her life, he thought about the cocaine with the platinum and ice, and he felt strong standing along with his new brothers, cocked the gat to her head and pulled back the shirt cover. But what he saw made him start to cringe and stutter, cause he was staring into the eyes of his own mother. She looked back at him and cried cause he had forsaken her. She cried more painfully, and when they were raping her, his whole world stopped. He couldn't even contemplate. His corruption had successfully changed his fate, and he remembered how his mom used to come home late, working hard for nothing, cause now what was he worth? He turned away from the woman that had once given him birth, and crying out to the sky cause he was lonely and scared, but only the devil responded cause God wasn't there. And right then he knew what it was to be empty and cold, and so he jumped off the roof and died with no soul. They say death takes you to a better place, but I doubt it. After that they killed his mother and never spoke about it. And listen, cause the story that I'm telling is true, cause I was there with Billy Jacobs and I raped his mom too. And now the devil follows me everywhere that I go. In fact, I'm sure he's standing among one of you at my shows, in every street cipher listening to Little Thug's flow. He could be standing right next to you and you wouldn't know. The devil grows inside the hearts of the selfish and wicked. White, brown, yellow, and black color is not restricted. You have a self-destructive destiny when you're inflicted, and you'll be one of God's children that fell from the top. There's no diversity because we're burning in the melting pot. So when the devil wants to dance with you, you better say never, because a dance with the devil might last you forever.
Well, first off, let me explain what I was doing when I got up. I had to make sure that I got some food cooking, and kind of thought maybe it was gonna burn it, maybe fire. I know I put paper towel on the top of the stove, but I thought I had to top the stove off, but no, everything good. It's just doing cooking. Dude didn't have a good flow. It's okay. Subject matter was kind of, but it is what it is. Sometimes that's the way it was. I'm not sure how long ago this was. That this was talked about. He talked about Puffy in the club with the gun. So that was probably in the early 2000s, right? Maybe late 90s, early 2000s with Puffy and the gun with J-Lo. So probably around there a little bit. Maybe. Well, actually, he could have mentioned that and not been around that time. So forget I just said that. Anyway, it was okay. Good song. Like they said, you got a good flow. I think the rhymes and everything were good. Not sure at the end he talking about raping the girl. I'm not sure what talking about, but then again, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about telling a story, and it's the story of it is, and if it's and sometimes, and most of the time, it's art imitating it's life imitating art. When back in the old days of rap and gangster rap, basically it was art imitating life. Those guys had really grown up doing all of that and been in there and getting there and getting to the point to where they could change their ways by their rap music. Yeah. So I think that, but somewhere down the line, more or less became life imitating art, and people felt that they had to be as hard as the stuff that they rapped about. I've always said this. I mean, the real last gangster was Snoop Dogg. It's been Snoop Dogg. and even then, and even Snoop Dogg hasn't been a gangster for a long time. You know, he's doing, you know, game shows and football leagues and everything like that. So, but again, really good. It was okay. So, I'm gonna say thumbs up to Chris Jericho. So again, I think that was a good recommendation. So yeah, please comment down below to me what you guys thought about it and what you guys thought. You know, let me know. And again, if you guys have something that you think that I would like or you want to see me react to, make sure you post it down in the comment section. It's always open. I'm always open. I'll take everything under advisement. So, yeah. Like the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And as always, thank you so much for watching. This is your boy AJ Trip signing off. As always, be good to each other, y'all. Be careful out there. And I am out.